So without further ado, let's just write. I'm older than them, not by not my speaking English. What was that? What is up, you guys? Megan here with another video. I haven't reacted to the Dolan Twins in quite a while, and I know that a couple of you guys have been still requesting for me to react to them. They just came out with this like new video titled It's Time to Be Honest. You guys know this about me. I am not like a crazy fanatic of anyone. I'm just not part of, I feel like the best way to describe it is like I'm not hardcore part of any fandom, but I'm like part of like a lot of fandoms. So like I'm like a fan, but I'm not like one of those like follows every single move that every person that I like makes. That being said, I have not been following, like I love the Dolan Twins. I love watching their videos. They make me laugh. They're super entertaining. I don't watch every single video that they make. I'm not following them, their every move. I read this title. I thought that it would sort of be a good, it looks more of on the serious side, and I'm a serious person. I don't really want to like keep on going because I know that I'm probably gonna have some stuff to say at the end. So without further ado, let's get right into the reaction.
What's up, guys? We're back. Right now, I'm saying this.
So they both broke their hands.
Video. It's not often that people say everything on their minds. I just feel like I owe it to you guys and I owe it to myself to be honest. And I feel like if more people are honest, then a lot less people would feel alone. Pretty much just gonna say what I think needs to be said in order to get this weight off my chest and be able to move onward and have a more positive attitude. Moving on to why we were taking this break and how I've been feeling. Something happened recently that really made me realize I need to start being more honest.
Right. So I did know that they were like taking a break on like
if we
making
just
videos and like social media and all that kind of stuff.
It, then none of this would have happened. But here's the story. Okay, so we were in the middle of filming a video, and it was a video that we were kind of iffy about. So whenever that happens, it's always a really stressful process, and it's hard to make a comedy video or a happy video that people are gonna laugh at when on the inside you feel like just like breaking down, crawling into a ball, and just not having to deal with anything in the world, let alone that video. We're halfway through filming this video, which we were planning on releasing the next day, which we knew was going to be really stressful. We didn't really have time to make this video, but we were forcing it because we didn't want to let anyone down. We see all of the positive comments you give us saying, take a break if you guys are ever stressed out, or your happiness matters more than putting out a video for us. And I see all the things that you guys say, and it's so sweet of you guys. For some reason, I just ignore those words, and I shouldn't do it, but it is something that I'm guilty of doing, and I need to admit that. I've been kind of like saying, even though I'm suffering, there could be others out there that are suffering as well, so why not do everything I can just to make
so like not to disrespect their privacy in any way, but if you guys know like what happened specifically to like make them feel this way, let me know in the comments.
We realized that it wasn't really going to be possible to get this video up. I get really stressed out
because they're talking about like how they're upset,
my brain is just taking over my body
emotionally, but I'm not really sure
like
why.
My brain is not in a good place. And then Grayson came over to try to help me calm down. It like wasn't even me at that point. I went over to calm Ethan down because, you know, I don't like seeing my twin brother who I love like that. As I went to do that, I grabbed onto him, he started running, and then we both fell to the ground. When I got up, I looked at my hand, and my finger was like bent sideways and cracked. Yeah. So I didn't even care that my finger was broken. Like, I didn't even want to fix it. The only thing I was thinking about was, we're screwed. We can't make videos anymore. Someone is going to be let down. So I look at Grayson, and I see his finger. I get extremely upset over that. All he was trying to do was calm me down, and I'm acting like an idiot. I completely just let him down. I let all of you guys down because now there's no video going out, and I don't even know how I'm going to be able to ever think of another idea again or anything like that because my brain is just going insane at this point. He's caring about me. You guys are caring about me. I'm just not caring about myself. Out of frustration, I did something really stupid. I punched a glass window. I'm not thinking at this point. I just wanted to break something. I looked down at my hand after I did that, and I had the worst wound I've probably ever had in my life on my hand. It was like completely split open. There was, sorry to gross anyone out, there's blood dripping everywhere. We obviously both need medical attention, but I didn't even care about that at this point. I was just so down on myself for letting him down and letting everyone down. We both go to the hospital, get x-rays, in the hospital all night. It's just a terrible day. But we can't afford to have a terrible day. I know that you guys would be okay with it. I know that you guys would accept it, but
I understand. Like,
I also know that if I don't put a video out, then someone is not gonna get the extra laugh when they're going through a hard time or something like that. When I go through something horrible that just breaks me and tears me apart, I want to make sure that nobody else feels that.
So I sort of just like stopped it there because I feel like they go on to sort of explain the end of the story. I did watch the video, not only as a fan, but as a person who's gone through that myself. That's not been in the public eye. Like I want to reach out to them and be like, you're not alone. Like, I'm like older than them, but not by like that much. So I can remember when I was like sort of going through the same thing. I feel like they are in that like transition phase where they're going from like a young adult to an adult, and you kind of have a lot of questions. You kind of have a lot of like emotional instability just because, you know, that's you growing up. You're trying to find your place in the world. You're trying to find your place in society. They have a ton of pressure on them because of the job that they're in. So I sort of understand where they're coming from. I don't want to talk too much about it because I feel like this is like a personal journey just from experiencing it myself. I think that this is a journey of self-discovery and self recognition and all that kind of good stuff, which I feel like every person goes through at one point in their life. Some people go through it a lot earlier. You know, you'll be in high school or you'll be like going into high school and you'll like figure this out. For me, it was slightly before. I think they're 17. It was slightly before 17 for me. I think it was like more 15, 16. When I became a little bit on the depressed side, you know, I became a lot involved in a lot of like negative energy, and I was just like super like confused personally. I was trying to find my way in the world, where I want to go in the future, you know, and then like college comes around and like what am I gonna do in college? What am I gonna do for a job? All that kind of stuff. Like shout out to them. I hope that they do sort of get over this. I know that it's hard as it is, and I know that it's hard especially when you are in front of millions of followers and millions of fans. So my heart goes out to them. If you guys are in any way feeling like them, or feeling like I was explaining before about myself, then let me know in the comments and we can definitely have a like conversation, or even like DM me and I'll like have a little like chat with you. Honestly, like I would love to help any of you guys who are like in the same situation as them or something. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Again, I apologize for not posting that much. I'm trying guys. I'm honestly like trying my best. Hopefully next week is going to be super back to normal, and I'm going to be posting multiple videos per upload day, so you guys have a lot of content to enjoy. But that's pretty much all I got. Go follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Probably by the end of this month or early August, I'm going to be having a Q&A, so you definitely want to go follow me. And yeah, if you want, turn my post notifications on. We are growing every day, and I'm like super happy about it. So yeah, if you want to get notified, especially like whenever I post a new video, which I will be like posting a ton starting next week, you definitely should turn on my post notifications. But that's pretty much all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are having a great day or night, depending on whatever you were watching this. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.